The US President Donald Trump has talked up the prospect of peace and a return to oil flowing through the Strait of Hormuz after claiming that Iran was willing to engage in talks to end the war. After giving the regime in Tehran an ultimatum on oil supplies, President Trump backed down at the 11th hour, claiming very good and productive conversations were taking place. Markets rallied after his remarks and the price of oil dipped, despite Iran denying the talks were taking place at all. We'll have the latest on what the Australian government's doing to shore up fuel supplies at home in just a moment. But we begin tonight's coverage with Catherine Diss in the Middle East.
An unbelievable rescue. Red Crescent workers find a man completely buried in the rubble of a building in Tehran. Somehow, he's still alive. But the human toll of US-Israeli airstrikes is becoming starker on the ground.
We are looking for him, and we don't know if he's alive or not. Maybe he's dead or I don't know where he is.
Oh, that came out good.
Taking a short detour from the war, Donald Trump visited Elvis Presley's Graceland.
You never know, these are hard to sign.
He earlier claimed he'd been in touch with someone senior in the Iranian regime for talks and announced a 5-day reprieve for Tehran to completely reopen the Strait of Hormuz or face attacks on its power plants.
They want very much to make a deal. We'd like to make a deal too. We're going to get together today. If it goes well, we're going to end up with settling this. Otherwise, we'll just keep bombing our little hearts out.
We, the UK, were aware that was happening, and the immediate priority has to be a swift resolution of the conflict.
But the Speaker of Iran's parliament immediately denied the talks. No negotiations have been held with the US, he says, accusing Trump of trying to manipulate the financial and oil markets and escape the quagmire in which the US and Israel are trapped. Traders who coined the term taco, Trump always chickens out, seeming to welcome news of the president's backdown. While the US talks, Israel fights on.
President Trump believes there is a chance to leverage the significant achievements of the IDF and the US military. At the same time, we continue to strike both in Iran and in Lebanon.
But those living this war are losing patience with Mr. Trump's negotiation tactics.
If we trust him, we lose. He has shown what his brotherhood means. He burned everything, the good and the bad, together.
I doubt there will be any real negotiations between these governments. As for what comes next, I do not know.
While leaders talk, citizens are paying the price.
Catherine Diss joins us now from Jerusalem. Catherine, President Trump's claims of productive talks about ending the war are being sharply denied by Iran. Are there any signs, though, that there could be some meaningful conversations yet to come?
Good evening, Jeremy. Well, look, the US president's claim of being close to a deal seems like a stretch. These talks are still very much in their early stages. There's also jostling over who will run them, with Pakistan interestingly emerging as a key frontrunner alongside Egypt and Turkey. I think that Donald Trump played a game of chicken here. When Iran didn't back down, he blinked first. He also must consider his partner in this war, the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who has vowed to keep fighting until the regime is toppled or at least significantly weakened. This could well be a political play by the US president, but reading between the lines, this looks like a win for Tehran.
Catherine Diss reporting from Jerusalem.